Hello traders, I got a few questions from the last video about which scan would I use for long or short trading opportunities. So in this video, I'm going to show you the scan you would use if you were looking for long trading opportunities, alright? Let's get to it! Welcome once again to the Intensity Stock YouTube channel. I got a few questions from the last video. People were saying, hey, which scan would I use if I'm looking for long opportunities or short opportunities? So right now, this video is going to focus only on the long trading opportunities. And last Friday, actually, we had a really good long opportunity during pre-market with BLNK. And fortunately, Brian was recording this because I was at work and I didn't have the capabilities to actually record this live when it happened during pre-market. So we have to focus on this area right here. This is a negative I3, okay? The number we're going to be looking at is this corner right here. This is the number that is going to tell us if it's a long opportunity we want to take advantage of. A good number would be a negative 20 or more. So like a negative 30, negative 40, negative 50. As the number gets bigger, that means that that price has dropped a lot. It has dropped like a ridiculous amount. Like it's like, hey, this just dropped from like $10 to $8 or something like that, you know. So you would get a big number there. If it's just a few cents, you would get like there's other numbers down here like a 5, a 4, a 2, a 1.7, 1.4. But if you get a 20 or more, that means that you need to be pulling that chart up and to be looking at to see if it's your setup, to see if something that you might want to say, hey, this is about to reverse because this is just a panic drop. If it's a panic drop, this is kind of like trying to catch the bottom. You obviously don't want to do that, or it might be difficult to do that, but you can get an entrance, you can get a position where the stock stops falling and then it bounces up. So again, let's look at this number right here. We want up minus 20 or more. Minus 30 is perfect. That way if you get a minus 30, you want to pull the chart up. You want to look into it and you want to say, okay, let me see what's going on here. So BLNK is right here. Remember, this is pre-market. So the time, it's 8:59. I'm going to start this video. The time is 8:59. Everything's fine. We're looking here, SN, it's dropping. It's a 9.8. I wouldn't pull the chart for a 9, to be honest with you. But just again, pre-market 8:59, things are moving, and we have some stocks here making some moves. You know, going back and forth. Let's look at this. BLNK, it's in 712. I think this was based on news, but I really don't remember. I don't play news. I play the chart and what's going on. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. At 9 o'clock, look at that drop. 710 to 7. Okay, nothing in the scanner yet. 698. Let's look right here. This just dropped 712, 698. Look at that BLNK right there. It gives you the percentage. It's a minus 21. So if I see this, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pull up that chart. So now I will be pulling the chart up and I'll be seeing this drop and saying, oh my God, this just dropped. I would probably zoom out and see what's going on with the rest of the chart, but I'll still be looking at this. And 613, this is like a $6, I think it is. I can't see. Yeah, that's at 6. And now look at that, 30 minus 37 with a 7.7% change from up here. This might have a bounce. It might be your setup or it might not. So I will be looking at this and I'll be saying, okay, minus 44. Let's look at this volume. Look at that drop to 590 right here. After that last drop, we have a 58.3 intensity alert. So I will be like, okay, I'm gonna right here. If I would be looking at this live, I will be starting a small position right here at 590. And it has a 57, and it's, look at that, it already popped up. Look at that, 13. I would be already in the green on this if I was able to take this. 58.3, 58.3. We're still looking. It's still it's still kind of like hanging right here. But again, you can start small, and right here at 627, you can be like, okay, this is definitely bouncing. You can probably add. Look at that. It gives you another opportunity to add up again. And you can set a tight stop right here. You can be like, okay, I'll be out like at, I don't know, 585 or so. And you'll be looking at this. You'll be looking at this, and then just let it play out. The scanner gave you an alert immediately at 650 where you could have pulled up the chart, start looking at this, and then it drops to $6, 590, I think it touched. A 61, look at this, 61.8. You can be adding here probably and being like, okay, this is gonna give us a good bounce. And then just sitting back. Right now you would just be sitting back waiting after the alert popped up in the negative intensity 3 scanner, and you'll be just waiting right here for a bounce. You could be taking profits as well if you put the your entry around 6. You could be taking profits at 620. But look at this. Once it gives you the green candle, you're like, okay, now I'm sitting back and let me wait to know where this is going up. You could take half. You could take 3/4. You could be just like, I'm just gonna let the rest ride and see what's up. You could be in the green. You can set a stop at break even if you're too afraid here, but you could just let it ride. Popped up again in negative I3, and it gives us all the way up to like negative 60 intensity indicator that it might that a reversal might be coming up. So again, we would just be here sitting, waiting with our entry around 6 to see what's going on. With profits taken. Remember that. You want to take profits. If you took it at 6, at 620, you can take half. You can take whatever's your setup, whatever you are used to do. Okay? If you take right off the get-go, you take half off to be at a better position, then take half. If you take 3/4, take 3/4. If you take a quarter, take a quarter. But again, we're just here waiting. This dropped to 590, I think it was. We could have entered at 6. We could be taking profit 620 now with just relax in mind, just to see what's going on. So let's see how this played out. I think this was Friday. This was Friday, the May 25th. All right. And we're just waiting here to see what's going on. Look at this. 629. And did you see how it disappeared from the negative I3? Why? Because it only alerts us on drops. It only alerts us on what a long opportunity would be. A panic. This is a panic where you want to get in and you want to let it ride. It's not in the scanner. 640 with an entry of 6. That's 40 cents in a matter of just I forgot when this. I forgot to look at the clock in the beginning of this, but it could have been a matter of nothing really. Just here waiting. 640 with an entry of 6 and a stop at like 585 or so. Just wait it out to see. Here I would take another quarter, like a 640 or so. And I would probably you can put orders all the way up to see if it's going up or not. And you can keep moving your stop. You can keep moving your stop up. Here, my stop, if it was 585, I would change it back up to 620, and I'm completely on profits right now. 642. Let's wait it out. 642. Here, if it starts doing that, you can just say like, you know what, I'm good. I'm just gonna take it all. If you think that this can just drop, because it can. As if you're a trader, you know anything can happen. So taking profits along the way, it's key. So here you can say, you know what, I'm good with this, or you can take another quarter, move your stop up, and then just let it ride. If it stops you out, it stops you out. You're already in profit, or you can just let it ride. 648. So here, 648, I will be setting more orders like at 652, 660, and keep moving that stop up. Again, this was during pre-market. Look at the times, 907. Look at that, 660 right here. Take another quarter. Boom, move your stop up to 650. And this is, again, 907 in the morning, Eastern time. Bell has not even rung yet, all right? We're just here waiting. And now look at this. Look at this. BLNK popped on the positive I3 at over 18. What does that mean? Right here, this might be a short opportunity now. So if you see this popped up here, you can say like, you know what, I'm completely out. And if you set your stop at 650, you're already out in profits from $6. So again, people, this is a long opportunity scanner. It's a negative I3. We want to look at the number here in the corner, and we want to catch a number that is 20 or more. It gives us time to pull up the chart, to look at what's going on, to try to identify a setup that we normally play, and to figure out if we're going to get in or not. This would have been a great play from $6 to 660. I don't know if it goes higher than that, but here it's already alerting on the short scanner for a short. So you can drop off here, and if you had gotten out of 660 at 669 here, you can be like, okay, I'm going short now, because it alert you on this scanner now, and you could have taken a short entry right here if you wanted to. That's only if you play this setup. On this kind of setup, I would probably only play the long. But look, still, it gives you from 670 to 653. You would already scalp this if you were a short trader. So the second movement for me, I don't know if I would have shortened it. It depends on that day and how I feel. But I would definitely would have gotten that long. Why? Because it was just too much, too quick, too big of a drop to ignore that it would gotten a bounce. And this is what you want to do. You want to play high probability trades. What's the probability of this bouncing? It's better than bouncing up here, than giving you anything up here. It drops. This is more than $1. It might bounce. Again, you don't know if it's going to happen or not, but you want to place yourself in high probability setups. This is a high probability setup, and this is a high probability scanner right here that tells us, hey, these things are moving too much, too fast. Take it or not. That's your prerogative. So again, this was a tremendous move on Friday, and I wish I was looking at this live at this time. Again, I wasn't, because I was at work and I missed it, but I'm glad that it got caught on video so that I could show you the chart with the video so that you could see how the negative I3 works. And if you have any questions, just drop it below, and like and subscribe so that you can continue to see stuff like this. I'm going to post more videos on more trades. I'm going to be explaining the positive I3 scanner, which is for short scanning opportunities later on. So as of right now, this is it. BLNK Friday, long opportunity trade. And thanks for watching.